And we are back. Well, happy Monday, everybody. One of these days, I'm going to start recording the behind the scenes nonsense that we do and turn those into shorts and reels.
No.
Those credits, yeah.
Oh my God, are you wearing an eye patch, Bertram?
Yeah, I am.
Yar. I can't tell if that's for medical
No,
purposes
that's
or
for his
cosplay.
glaucoma.
I actually do have an eye infection, so I thought, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the fuck? I'll wear my eye patch.
Yeah.
So tonight we have a bit of a special. So one of the things I've been doing a lot of my other campaigns is that for when people have to miss, it's and we can make it so they don't miss the main campaign. We build alternate characters for the purposes of running multi-part one-shots or secondary arcs that might be going on. And the fun part about tonight, this is kicking off these are meant to be slightly on the evil side pirates. So while your other pirates are kind of like conscientious pirates a little bit, with the exception of Zafora, although she is...
Could have fooled me.
Yeah, Zafora is definitely on the edgy side. Tonight is kind of like kicking off the idea that these guys are going to be a bit more piratey than the other pirates, but it's all about everything that's happening along the coastal regions of Tal'Dorei. The Age of Restoration is kind of creating a bit of chaos, and the whole pirate scene is having their golden age of piracy. So tonight, you guys are members of Captain Ryden Blood-Eye Morrigan, who currently
Captain Morgan?
Well, Mordigan.
I see. Oh, okay.
He is the leader of the Crimson Reavers, and more importantly, where is my notes? Why is it showing me stuff? I'm wondering if... Oh. No? It's this one. No, it's not this one. Hold on. My notes got goofed up, and I'm trying to figure out why they got goofed. Hold on. Let me go back up to the top. Okay, that's the recap, which we don't need tonight because this is a one-shot. The Blood Tide. Thank you. Did I not? I must have not. I did not save that to my note connection. That's why that didn't come up correctly. So Captain Morgan.
The game, we were talking about boomers and ages and how that reacts to people. Storyteller is doing a great job of portraying that right now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So the Crimson Reavers, known as the Terror of Tal'Dorei, are led by Captain Ryden Blood-Eye Morrigan, who operates a ship called the Blood Tide. Now, the ship the Blood Tide is notorious for raiding towns and villages, picking off merchant vessels, and very opportunistic captain that doesn't seem to care. His target could be another pirate. His target could be a fat merchant marine. It could be a military vessel. This captain believes in the idea of consolidating power through ruthless technique and through the idea of putting fear and horror into those first. If he could take a payment, he'll take it instead of blood, but he prefers the idea of bringing violence to the people that he perceives as being targets and opportunities. For the four of you, coming on to Captain Ryden's ship was more about reputation and prosperity. The four of you know of each other because you've been serving with the captain for maybe about 3 months now. The rotation of crew is more due to the fact of people not making it through the encounters. The violence alone kind of succumbs them to their death. They're tossed overboard, and eventually new crew are located and take over. But there's always been a kind of strange understanding of this captain. He is a captain that believes in superstition. He believes in the fates of the sea. He's not a divine believer. He doesn't believe in the gods. He thinks the gods are nonsense, and only fools worship the gods. The captain believes that you make your own fate based on your own approach to your life and the world you live in. There's been many times that the four of you have been up on the main deck to kind of be privy to this timely speech that happens from the captain from time to time. But this particular night is even more important. The rain, the thunder beats down. The wind howls in the background. Captain Ryden is pursuing a merchant vessel as if the devil himself is at his back, and he cares not for the weather conditions. Already once or twice, a cannonade and a volley of ballista, and more importantly, his signature weapon that he keeps on the main deck of his ship, this massive trebuchet that whenever it connects with a target, it just shatters it, brings it to a halt. But he's got to get in close to make it happen. You can hear him screaming in the background, "Hey, don't be giving way! You gotta stay into it! Heave the extra sails! Get into it, boys! Let's go!" And you watch as he urges the crew to pull lines, to set sails. Meanwhile, the four of you have been put on the main bow of the ship, kind of like tethered up towards the front in such a way that you're keeping an eye and guiding the helmsperson in the very back, who has to heave the weather vane from left to right to keep the tack going back and forth, chasing down this merchant ship. On the side of the merchant ship, the golden eye emblazoned on it. Every now and then close enough to see the fearful crew, and a crew that is preparing themselves for what might come next. Looking back towards Captain Ryden's crew, faces just grimacing with the upcoming battle, excitement boiling up to the surface, the crackle of lightning and thunder in the background. Captain Ryden himself sitting up amongst the helm's deck, moving to the midships, up towards the bow, gesturing for the crew to keep up the pace, keep up the fire. Finally close enough for the three cannons on the starboard side to let loose. Three cannons just rocket in the direction. You watch as part of the main mast of the merchant ship cracks, falls down into the sea. Suddenly the main merchant ship heaves slightly over, loses the wind gauge, and kind of begins to slow a bit as part of its mainmast sail slightly collapses in on itself. You hear the crew kind of cheer with this thunderous yell of just this intense anticipation of the fight to come. Bertram, you look over at Scallywag and Riptide and Oathkraken as you continue to help guide the helmsman towards a better angle towards the ship. And you can look down on the main deck, and the main deck is awash with your own crew. They're gathering up rope and grapple hooks, getting ready to toss them over to snag onto the side of the ship, pulling both ships together as they're anticipating boarding the other ship. Bertram, as you look at your other three companions, describe Bertram for us. What does he look like?
Bertram is a swarthy pirate, incredibly handsome, close cropped hair on the sides, full beard. All of his clothing is fine but dirty and ragged. He's got a pistol, a scimitar, actually it's a cutlass, and a couple of daggers. He is pretty tall. He's like 6'2", He's muscled, but not super broad.
Bertram, as you stare at Scallywag, what do you look like?
Skyward is a 4-foot tall, dirty possum, and he's in gunslinger leather coat, big brimmed hat, red bandana. He's got a nice pale pink tail, and pink nose like possums do, and two holsters where he puts his revolver, his guns.
Nice. Bertram, you then look over at Oathkraken. Oathkraken, what do you look like?
Oathkraken is giant. He's huge. He's a Goliath, really broad,
Nice.
very tall guy. Has kind of a blue tint almost to him. He's got this affinity and love for the sea. Almost not fully deranged, but he's got a calling for the water.
Love it. Love it. Bertram, you glance over at Riptide. What does Riptide look like?
So Riptide is probably riding a shark next to the boat. He's a sea elf that looks like he's gotten into a lot of fights with sharks and stuff, because he's just got scars all over his face. Looks like where he's got raked with teeth. He's got bite marks on his thighs that look like they've healed, on his back, a lot of places. And he's got bullwhip sea kelp looking hair that's just black and slimy that goes down the back of his hair, his head, it's tied up. And he's kind of bluish color and kind of going toward a light blue on his face and stomach area. And he's got a trident and a net.
Nice.
And he's
you don't have to worry about making a miniature for that. I got one for you, and it's an actual sea elf, so you're good.
I started making it right now.
Yeah, we'll be in battle before you finish.
Okay. Well, I'm making it anyway.
Yeah, please. The ship rocks back and forth, Bertram. You look over at the captain. The captain gives you the nod. You watch as a group of sailors toss grapple hooks over the edge, and they slam and grapple onto the edge of the railing. You reach down for your grapple hook, Bertram, and you begin to toss it over towards the front railing of the Golden Eye. Give me a ranged attack roll, if you would, please, Bertram.
How would I do that specifically?
Roll. Are you dex based or strength based?
Dex, yes.
So give me a D20 and add your modifier.
Okay, let's go with clue.
6.
6. You sling the grapple, you throw it, and it falls short, and you have to pull it back in. The captain stares up at you. Bertram, have Scallywag do it. He's got better aim than you. You hand
God
it over.
damn it, sir! Scallywag, you're up.
I hear ya. I hear ya. Freaking human can't do shit.
He's gonna take he's gonna put it and put it in his blunderbuss, and he's gonna shoot it with his blunderbuss.
Love it.
So that's gonna be that was a 9.
He looks up. Damn it, Scallywag. You normally do better than that.
It's these
Kraken.
waves. I'm short, Captain. It's these waves that keep throwing me off balance.
Kraken.
Side, Scallywag.
You grab the rope and grapple hook from Scallywag. So now, Oathkraken, you're strength-based, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so give me a D20 and add your strength modifier.
That is 10.
We are a great crew. We're a great crew.
You watch as Captain Ryden just shakes his head. Fuck
We
you.
are the shit squad, sir.
That's going to be the name I'm going to give your squad, Bertram. The shit squad, except hopefully he leans over the side. He sees Riptide riding the great white shark down below the waterline. He looks down. Riptide, can you get a grappling hook and a rope up on the front of the ship? Could you do that for me, please?
Where does he want to do?
Yeah, I want you to grapple the fucking ship, Riptide.
Oh, their ship.
Oh,
How
fuck,
are we gonna
I forgot
swing
you're
over?
here.
He's in the water.
like,
How are we going to swing over from the deck?
Like captains.
You watch as a coiled rope and a grapple hook drop down towards you, Riptide. You grab it. Are
Okay.
you strength, Dex? What's your
I'm strength.
Okay, so give me a D20 and add your strength modifier.
14.
14. DC was a 13. That'll do it. You
Oh
guys
my-
watch as Riptide lassos up, throws the grappling hook up, and then he throws the rope up towards Bertram. Bertram, you grab it. You begin to like hoist in with the rest of the crew that are hoisted in their grappling hooks as well. And you feel the two ships kind of just get within a few feet of each other and then kind of stop within a few feet of each other. You hear the crowd kind of roar out as they rush across. You hear the captain scream out, "Don't forget, bring me the bishop's son. Find Mayor Taylor and you get an extra dose of grog and more coin." And the crowd just roars as they all leap across. You can see a furbug casting spells. You watch as an Eric Cochran on the other ship drop below and take out one of your pirate crew. Just a clean slice across the neck. The head like Pez is open and the guy falls onto the ground. A rifle shot goes off. And Bertram, as you're standing there with one of one of Captain Ryden's men next to you, his head just peels open like a melon, toppling forward. The ships are kind of rocking. The fight is just flailing back and forth. Bertram, Scallywag, Oathkraken, and Riptide. What would you guys like to do next?
I'm boarding that damn ship.
You kind of leap over. All right, Bertram, get your people over there. The captain yells up towards you. Bertram, it's a 10-foot leap. You just leap over, land on the other side. As you land, you see a sword coming right towards you. As you duck underneath it, there's a figure in front of you. You have an opportunity here. What do you want to do?
I'm going to shoot him in the crotch.
Go for it. Bring up your pistol. Pistol goes off. Take the shot.
21.
21. Catches him in the midriff. Go ahead and roll damage.
3.
3 points of piercing damage. Grabs his belly wound, looks down at you. You watch as his cutlass is about to come down on you. Scallywag, you're up next. What would you like to do? You can see that Bertram's leaped over. There's a member of that other ship's crew, the GoldenEye crew, just took a belly shot from Bertram and now is beginning to bring its sword down towards Bertram's head.
How close are the other two boats? Are they touching?
I mean, they're technically considered in base.
Okay. Because I'm only 4 foot tall, so I'm not going to be able to jump over from one boat to the next boat.
It's only 10 feet. You could do that. Just
Okay.
jumping your height.
So he takes his 2 guns out of the holster and he says,
We may not be able to hoist her a boat, but killing, that's what you hired us for.
and then he's going to start jumping across
You
the
watch as
boat.
Scallywag
guns
leaps
ablazing.
over with both pistols.
And yeah, he's going to use his handgun.
Go for it. You guys are level 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to hit.
13 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is going to be 8 piercing.
Nice. With that, Oathkraken, you just watch as Scallywag and Bertram have both leapt over onto the other ship, and they're engaged with at least one of its crew member. What would you like to do?
I would like to dive into the water, swim to the other side, and flank.
So as you leap off the edge, you sploosh into the water. You swim underneath the front of the ship, come up the other side. Additional ropes and cables and other things are hanging from the other side. Oathkraken, give me an athletics check as you start climbing up the other side of the ship.
That was a 15.
15.
Actually, with advantage. That is a 19.
19. Hand over hand like it's nothing. You're pulling yourself up. You end up on the other side of the ship behind both Scallywag and Bertram and the crew that's currently attacking them. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
When I get up there and land, I will do a divine smite,
Nice.
and I hit for. Oh, I got that.
You got to hit first.
Well,
Before
no,
you
I
can do
got the mechanics or whatever gameplay. I have to equip the item.
Yeah, you gotta actually have the item in your hand. Yeah,
I got a 22 to hit.
Stop relying on that body.
Right.
Stop relying on that strength. You got to have weapons.
that'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And I am also doing. Can I roll, please? Okay, it's not letting me roll because this is being absolutely fun.
D&D Beyond.
I love it when we
D&D
watch
Beyond
Michael.
is for
We watch Michael
everybody.
slowly fall apart. I love it.
I don't like it at all.
I'm a tech guy. I
I'm
don't
becoming
like
more and more like
shitty
Riptide every day.
technology.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
I got 4 piercing damage, but I'm also doing divine smite.
Yep. So roll your smite.
I did not. I failed. I rolled a 3.
A 3 on your casting roll.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's bring up that wild magic table here. Give me a D100 if you would.
Can
please.
would a bardic inspiration help with this at all?
So what's the roll for spellcasting?
It's a
D100,
base
right?
level 10 plus the
Yep.
level of the spell.
Well, so no. What do I need to like? What am I rolling? Like I roll
Right.
a
It's a
D20
base level 10 plus the level of spell that you're casting.
Okay, I'm rolling a D20.
You're rolling a D100. A D100.
No, I'm rolling a D20 plus what against it?
So it's a
If it's
D20.
a level 1 spell, you need 11 or higher. If it's a level 2
I
spell,
think you
He's
guys are
asking about
talking
his
about
modif-
two different things.
No, he's talking
One's-
about his modifier. You add your spell. You add your your spell attack
Wow.
modifier to the roll.
Okay.
That's what he was
Yeah.
asking for.
What is your what is the bardic inspiration?
D6.
I can give you a D6.
That could help. Yes.
All right, go for it.
Will you allow it?
I mean, I think rolling on the wild magic table is far more interesting. But
I was
yeah,
gonna
go for
say
it.
it'd be fun, but I just got a 6 and I needed a 3, so that's a 13.
So 13 will do it. Your spell will go off. Go ahead and roll
Yes.
damage for your smite.
Wow. I just rolled 3 ones in a row for damage. Fantastic. Thanks to the bardic
guy-
inspiration that I just whiffed beyond belief.
This guy's been like shot twice. What's your main weapon that you use, Oathkraken?
Longsword.
Longsword, he's been slashed across the back, shot in the stomach, shot in the shoulder, but he's still managing to be on his feet. Riptide, you are currently circling the golden eye on the back of your shark. They're now fully engaged on the main deck. You can hear the pistol fire, the clash of weapons kind of like crackling up above you. Where would you like to try to get on board?
I'll try to get on board, like toward the back. Where the
Yeah,
window
go
is.
ahead and give me an athletics check as the shark brings you around the back side of the ship and you start climbing up, approaching the helm's deck.
Did you say athletics?
Or I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you're coming up the back side of the ship. Gotcha.
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah,
right?
athletics, please.
So 17.
17. So Scallywag, Bertram, and Oathkraken, as you're engaging with the soldier in front of you, you see Riptide pull himself up over the backside, not too far from where you guys are. And he just kind of slinks over behind the guy that you guys are fighting. Riptide, go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay. Let's see. We're doing attack stuff. All right. So that's gonna suck.
Come on, Riptide, we need your help. Take it.
Arr,
Take,
Riptide.
take a bardic
Got a
inspiration.
whopping 8. So
8.
not
Like, yeah, like the guy who's been shot in the belly, like hunches over from the shot, and you watch as Riptide's
hang on
trident
a second, and then
goes right past him as he misses.
let me think. I think because I have 2 weapons, I can use. I can do another one with my
Yeah, go for it. Take the shot.
with my net.
Yeah,
Take
go
a
for
bardic.
it.
Take a d6.
And you get a D6 on top of that roll.
Okay. Nice.
Stab him in the kidney.
With your net.
What's your net?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Dirty 20.
Yeah, I'll definitely hit. The net easily wraps around the upper torso of the guy. Does the net do any damage when you strike with it, or is it
Does
just grappled up?
1d6 bludgeoning, and then he's got to make a strength save.
Yeah, go for it. That's going to fail on the strength save.
6, 5, 6, 7. So 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. You guys watch as Riptide tosses the net, gets around the guy's shoulders, upper torso, and his head, and he kind of yanks on it. And as he yanks on it, you hear like a cracking noise. The guy's head kind of like flops backwards from his broken neck, and his dead body just collapses to the ground. I need everybody to roll for initiative, please.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Was that the bishop's son?
Okay, anybody within 30 feet of me gets advantage on their initiative roll
Nice.
because I have a trident of warning, which is
So if I already have advantage, do I get double advantage?
you get triple.
Yes, you do, because we're playing the 4 AP system. Absolutely. Remember, in our system, advantages stack. Both advantages and disadvantages stack.
So I got a 21.
I need to do another
Riptide.
one.
I also have the pistol of warning.
Hilarious.
But that's just for you though. That's not a AOE.
No,
though,
it's-
right?
No, it's
It's
the
30
same.
foot.
30
It's the
foot.
exact same
Is
pistol,
it-
probably.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I get to go. I get another one. That's awesome.
I can
Yeah.
switch something
Yeah,
else
so
later.
times to our initiative each.
It,
Uh,
Oh my god.
It's advantage, advantage,
you get
advantage.
advantage.
Oh,
So you get triple advantage on your initiative roll.
I might as well roll so I get in there.
All those advantages, and I couldn't get above a 15. That is sad.
Jeez. You gotta blow on them dice, dude.
Sad.
Jason, how do you add a character that you created to the campaign? So apparently, I didn't create it in the campaign.
If you go to the campaign link, which I think you have, it should give you 2 options: either to create a character within the campaign link or add a pre-existing character to the campaign link. It's usually the 2 options you get when you click on the link.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, what happened?
We're supposed to take a green item, right?
You forgot. I love it.
Oh, the pistol of warning is green.
Yeah, might as well go for. Well, we max out at 3 advantage. We max out at 3 advantage. Triple advantage.
Yeah, I can't make it all crazy.
Yeah, it maxes out at triple advantage. So,
Ah, damn. Oh.
all right,
Fun.
Riptide, you are up with the bad guys on deck, or the adversaries on deck. I like that word better. Makes more sense. So, Riptide, here you are, right here, right alongside Oathkraken, Scallywag, and Bertram. There is a bullywog at the helm. There's an elf with a crossbow, and you see another crew kind of over by the one of the masts. Riptide. Oh, Riptide. Oh, Riptide. Can you not hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can anyone
Yeah.
hear
Yes,
me?
I can hear
yes
you.
we can hear you.
Oh, you're up, Riptide.
Over that.
We have brand new characters, so it's gonna take us a second to know what we can do.
That is true. Oh,
This is
maybe I want to be like that. Okay.
And anybody watching, we do what is called the. Let me get rid of those media tags for this part of the battle. We don't need those. For anyone watching, we do the 4 AP system, where they get 4 AP. Everything is a AP except for a spell is 2 AP. There's no limit to spell casting, and there's no spell slots. We use casting rolls instead. Advantages and disadvantages stack. So if you click on our campaign information within the Twitch or YouTube description, you can see the other homebrew rules that we are currently using. Right, Riptide, I deflected for as long as I could.
It's all on you now.
No, it's on you because you're up.
I'm up.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
there we go. So I'm making
You
my
are
turn.
up with the adversaries on deck.
Okay, where am I at here?
So
Where's
you're
the-
currently
Oh,
right
wow.
here next to Oathkraken. Oathkraken's there. Scallywag is there. And Bertram is there. There is a bullywog at the helm. You can see a drow elf over here with a crossbow and another member of the crew here with like a giant oar as a club.
I'll move into the bullywog.
Okay. 1 AP to move into base with the bullywog. You got 3
Okay.
AP left.
Okay, use another AP to attack.
Go for it.
And that's going to be a 13.
13 is just going to miss. Their armor class is a 14.
All right, then I'll use my other 2 to get normal attack on him again.
Go for it.
And it's going to be a 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 15.
15 will definitely hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
So that's going to be... Where's my trident? 6. That's 10. Yeah, so 10 points of damage.
Nice. Trident striking him in the leg, and you hear bone and meat kind of pivot and kind of squeeze from the shot. That'll finish your turn. The other crew, the enemy crew, is up. The bullywog kind of grabs onto his spear and kind of leans into it as he strikes out at you with his spear. 14 plus 4 is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
Okay. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
He's going to then spend another 2 AP for a regular attack. That is going to be 14 plus 4 is 18.
Hit.
That's going to be 2 plus 2 is 4, so 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And like we always do for one-shots, everyone maxed their hit points, correct?
Yes.
Because we've all been in enough one-shots together, we know to max our HP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then he's going to take out his spare spear and throw it at. He's going to throw it at Oathkraken. I just rolled 3 14s in a row. What the hell? 18 to hit Oathkraken.
That hits.
Okay, is going to be 6 points of piercing damage. So that is 4 AP for him. The elf is going to take aim at you, Bertram, and take a shot. That is going to be 15 to hit. What's your armor class, Bertram?
Hits.
Okay. That is going to be 2 points of piercing damage. Sorry, 3 points of piercing damage. Then he's going to take a shot at Scallywag.
Scallywag, look out!
That's going to be a 10. I think that misses.
Yeah, it does.
She's then going to take a shot at Oathkraken. 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit Oathkraken.
It will hit.
That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. For the last AP, she is going to pull back to the railing and set herself up by the ballista right there. This guy's going to spend an AP to get into base with Oathkraken. He's going to spend 2 AP to have an advantage on you, Oathkraken.
Oathcracken, look out! Take a
That's
bardic
going to be
inspiration
a 22 to hit.
That hits.
What's your armor class?
15.
Yeah,
16.
it's gonna be extra D4. That is 5 points of bludgeoning damage. And then he is going to spend an AP to attack you with disadvantage. That is going to be 11 plus 4 is 15. That meets it, beats it.
Nope, it's 16.
Oh, 16. You're right. That will bounce off your armor. That will finish their turn. Other activity is kind of already rolled for, but this is the immediate area that you guys are in. Oathcracken, you are up with Scallywag on deck.
You had me, and then just take a swing at the nearby guy that just attacked him.
All right, go for it.
That I am going to use 2 action points to do advantage.
Okay.
Hey, you guys, I'm just going to offer this up to you right now. If you want a bardic inspiration for offense or defense, just tell me.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I'm using Divine Smite. That is... I'm taking a bardic inspiration. That is
Power to the gods!
If you're
12.
using, are you
12.
making your Okay, yep. So your casting roll passes.
That's 4. 6 radiant damage
Nice.
and 4 piercing damage.
Nice. He's already looking a bit rough.
Okay, so that was 2.
Yep.
And I'm going to use my Hill Giant. When you hit a larger, smaller creature with an attack roll and deal damage, you can give it the prone condition. Knock him prone.
Does he get a save?
It just does when you hit a larger, smaller creature with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you can give it the prone condition.
And you're considered large, right?
When I hit a large or smaller creature.
Right. But are you considered large?
I think a medium.
Your target is medium, so he's neither smaller nor larger than you.
Well, it says when you hit a large or smaller creature.
Oh, large or smaller? I thought you meant small. My bad. So he is knocked prone onto the ground.
Which then means now my attack against him will be with normal because the disadvantage, because you get advantage.
Correct, because you have advantage. It would normalize it.
That is 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. That is 6 damage to hit. 6 damage.
6 damage. You watch as your sword comes down, digs into his ribs. You hear that familiar popping sound of organs as the guy just bleeds out and dies right there on the deck.
This is what happened. No, wrong direction. This is what happens when you screw with us. Give us what we search for. And
that'll finish your turn.
I will.
That was 4 AP, wasn't
I
it?
only have spells left. I'm gonna use a reaction to. Not a reaction. I'm gonna just. That's my turn.
Yeah, because smite still costs you an AP.
Yep. So that's still my turn.
So it's 2 AP with advantage. Or no, 1 AP for your initial strike, then 1 AP for smite, and then 2 AP with advantage, correct?
Oh my god.
2 AP for advantage. Smite. And
1
attack.
AP for smite, and then 1 AP for your attack. That's right. Okay, so that's 4. So that'll finish Oathcracken's turn. Scallywag, you're up with Bertram on deck.
All right. Oh, Scallywag.
Okay, where are the bad guys around me?
So you can see the Bullywog here in base with Riptide. There's the Drow with a crossbow back on the backside. There are stairs that lead down to other crew that are currently fighting down below.
Okay. I am such a. This is crazy. So I took the bracers of flying.
That's a green
So he's
item?
just- it's a green item, yeah. So he's just gonna like go like this with his arms, and he's gonna this burst of air is gonna come out of his bracers. And he's gonna fly 30 feet over to the drow and land. He does a heroic landing. It takes his blunderbuss out, and okay, so that was 1 AP to move. So the 2 AP to do his blunderbuss, and it has the scatter weapon mastery, so I can I don't get disadvantage on short ranged.
Nice. So you just pull it off your shoulder and pull the trigger, cracks off in front of the drow.
That is a 23 to hit.
That'll hit with an extra D4 of damage.
Make sure. Yep, that's to me. So that's going to be D4. I'm going to use my trait. I'm going to take a risk dice, expend a risk die, and do one of my maneuvers. And that was 13 points of damage.
Nice. That's piercing, right?
Oh, hold on. This is my liar's dice. So 13 points of damage. You can call my bluff if you want to, or you can not call my bluff. If you call my bluff and I'm lying, it's halved. If you call my bluff and I'm telling the truth, it's doubled.
Oh, I'm calling your bluff.
Yeah, you're calling my bluff?
Yeah.
Fuck!
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
I thought I had a good poker face!
I knew you couldn't resist to start with a bluff. I just know
Right?
You got 2 AP left.
God damn it.
You got 2 AP left.
Okay, 2 AP left. He's going to take his balloon above off, and he's going to take his whip and whip her.
Whip it good.
Whip it good.
Or with my hand.
That was a 10 to hit.
That's gonna. She like leans out of the way, Matrix style, as your whip kind of like cracks right where she was standing, missing. And was that with 2 AP or 1 AP?
Attack is 1 AP.
Right, but you had already shot her, so to attack her again would have been at disadvantage.
Oh, well.
But you missed anyway, so you got 1 AP.
I missed
left.
anyways. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Do I have any bonus actions? I'm going to do another maneuver, and I'm going to dodge roll.
Okay.
And that I get to move up to 15 feet to reload my ranged weapon, and it does not provoke an opportunity attack.
Nice. So you roll 15 feet away.
Yeah.
Kind of like roll off to the side and bring your weapon up to make another shot.
And that's all my APs.
Okay. That will finish your turn. Bertram, you are up. That will be at the top of the second round with the enemy crew on deck. Or I'm sorry, with Riptide on deck.
Okay. So I don't know the rules very much for pistols. Do I have to reload? I don't know how it works.
Depends. What's your subclass?
I'm a bard. I don't know what my subclass
If you
is.
didn't get, like, there's certain feats and traits that you can take to minimize that. I believe, let me double check D&D Beyond, but I believe
College of Valor is my subclass.
right, College of Valor, which is not going to affect your pistol.
Think it's a bonus action, but I could be wrong.
Yes, firearms like pistols need to be reloaded in D&D. The exact rules depend on the specific firearm, whether it has the loading or reload property. So it kind of depends on the property of your weapon. The loading property limits you to 1 shot before reloading, and reloading is part of the action to fire. The reload property found on modern firearms limits the number of shots you can make before you spend an action or bonus action to reload it. So it should say in the descriptor of your actual weapon.
Properties: ammunition, firearms, range, loading, vex.
So if you click on loading, it will tell you the rules.
It's not clickable.
Mine says
Cool.
reload. Mine says reload for my handgun and loading for my blunderbuss. I don't know
Okay,
what those
so
mean.
reload is an action point, and the other one is part of your action. So,
Okay.
for example, if I click on pistol and then I click on loading, you can fire 1 piece of ammunition from a loading weapon when you use an action, a bonus action, or a reaction to fire it, regardless of the number of attacks you can normally make. So you can fire only 1 piece of ammunition is what it means to load.
Per action.
Per action. And then click on, what was the other one called? Reloading?
Reload, yeah. Handgun has that.
Okay.
Oh, you have handgun?
Yeah.
I think that has a different property mastery. Let's see. View page. Reload.
It says reload in 10 in parentheses.
So a handgun means that it automatically loads during your action to shoot it. Whereas load means you have to spend an AP to reload the pistol because you can only shoot 1 at a time. So with a pistol, it's 2 AP per attack.
So loading means fire, action, load, action. Fire, action, load, action.
Correct.
Okay.
And the only way to diminish that or to make that easier is if you take certain gunner feats or certain ranged weapon feats that mitigate that.
Gotcha. Okay. Is it an action to sheath my pistol and draw a dagger?
Nope.
That's what I do. And the only guy we see standing up,
There's the drow with the crossbow. The bullywog is here. There are stairs that lead down, and you can see other crew down below fighting, trying to fend off the other crew from getting over on the grappling hooks.
Gotcha. How far away am I from the elf drow?
You're 30 feet away.
So that's an action to run all the way.
Yep, 1 AP to move into base.
Okay, and then I'm going to do something that I've never done before. Shit, where did it go? I just had it.
Although I'm going to have her burn a reaction. She's going to use fire from the hip. So as you move into base with her, she's going to take a shot at you.
Okay, luck, disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's going to be a 3 + 4 is a 7. That's going to miss.
Yay. Where the fuck did it go?
What are you looking for?
There's a thing where I can make a monster do something.
There's a spell
Make a
called
monster or make a person?
Oh, influence. Make a charisma, deception, blah, 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 blah. With the influence action, I can urge a monster to do something.
She's technically not a monster, though. She would qualify as a creature or humanoid.
Okay.
So if it says monster in its description, you wouldn't be able to affect her.
It says creature.
Creature, you can. If it says creature, you're good.
Check to alter a creature's attitude. Animal handling, blah blah blah. Check to alter creatures. Yeah, it's just influence. Make a charisma, deception, intimidation, performance, or persuasion, or wisdom animal handling check to alter a creature's attitude. With the influence action, you urge a monster. That's what it says. I just assume it means adversary there.
No, monster is an actual beast, like a bear or dragon, or monster is specific. So this would not affect her if it says monster.
Oh, well then that doesn't work, and that sucks.
You can always attack with your dagger.
Yep. Cutlass and dagger. Cutlass is the attack.
Okay.
$14.
14 will hit. Roll for damage.
5.
5 points of slashing damage. You have
And
2 AP left.
I have Nick. So does
What?
that use up?
What
Because
does
I'm
Nick
holding
do?
it.
What does Nick say?
Nick is. Let me pull that up now.
Nick.
Nick! Nee! We are the knights that say nee!
Oh hell yeah! This looks okay. I'm gonna okay, go like that.
It doesn't let me click on it. Give me a second. I have to pull it up on my phone.
Riptide.
Why does it let you click on it? That doesn't make any sense. Is your
I don't
character not built in the campaign link?
It is.
Huh.
It's just not. When I pull up the weapon and it says properties, I can't click on the word Nick.
Here I go.
So I don't know.
That's weird because I know in
Do you have the mastery? Do you have a star next to you on top of your weapon that you're looking for the mastery for? If you go under
No.
actions,
I sent you Riptide.
No.
then you don't have that mastery. You
yeah.
have the mastery too.
Yeah, I think the word Nick is associated with Scimitar because it's capable of providing that mastery, but you still have to actually have the mastery in
Not
it.
Not unless it's a magic weapon. If
No.
it's
So
regular-
if you go to a scimitar will say it's capable of the Nick property.
Well, I was going to attack
But
with the
if you're
dagger
not
as
if you're
well.
not proficient or you don't have the ability, if you don't have the weapon mastery for that weapon, then the Nick property will not be available to you to use.
Yeah.
So all weapons will tell you what their property is,
Yeah,
but it
that's
only
in the
becomes
little.
available to you if you take the
Gotcha.
appropriate
Okay.
mastery.
Yeah. Usually
I'm
there's a
not even
little
sure. I
star.
think only
There's like a
I think a
star
level-
above it.
Yeah, I think a level 3. I know bards. I think you should be able to take the mastery, but I don't know if you've selected the mastery.
No idea.
Well, you
So-
should have an idea.
I don't. Weapons,
I do,
martial weapons,
we
simple weapons.
Fix shit.
Hold on, let me look at your character sheet. Let's find it.
Yeah, I was just pulling it up too.
Bertram.
Take a look at it. It's one of the things I love about playing a one shot. Gives us a chance to. There's Bertram. So let me pull up Bertram. And your scimitar and dagger are both equipped.
Don't have the stars on it, so he doesn't have the mastery.
I sent
So-
you my figure for Riptide.
Thank you.
So you have to go check to see if he can select it in his.
It's under his features and traits, right?
Yeah, it's under his class features. It's like, what weapon do you pick? And you have to pick one. What
Okay,
class
he's
are you
got-
built?
So you gain proficiency with martial weapons and training with medium armor and shields. In addition, you can use a simple or martial weapon as a spellcasting focus. I don't see anything that says you have.
Can you go into the build,
What is he?
the
Bard.
Oh, he don't get that. He don't get that. Only fighter class gets that.
I think certain subclasses. You're right, Jason. Like the College of Swords or College or whatever.
Right. You have to be
You're
like
fighting
part of
on-
a certain subclass to take it as to take your martial proficiency.
It don't
So,
matter. All those little things don't do shit anyway.
I mean,
Okay.
when I click under weapons, it's martial weapons and simple weapons. It doesn't really doesn't show that you have the martial ability.
Okay.
Another thing that they got wrong.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just based on the way you build your character. I mean, if you want to build a fighter bard, then I think as you evolve that bard, you take on the ability to be proficient in weapons, and therefore you gain that martial ability. It's just not the only real class that it kind of gets handed to are fighter classes. So, like paladins and fighters and like certain like fighter martial classes get it as baked into their class and subclass for the most part. Barbarians are another example. I've got a barbarian player that uses topple all the time.
Dustin, if you're watching, give us a little shout out. You know all this stuff.
All right, you still have 2 AP left, Bertram.
Okay. If I attack, it's going to be at disadvantage.
Unless you spend 2 AP, it's a normal attack.
Okay. Okay, 2 AP. And I'll attack with Cutlass again.
Go for it.
Whiff.
What'd you get?
Whiff. 7.
A 7.
Whiff.
Yeah, that's going to miss. That'll finish Bertram. We're at top of the second round. Riptide, you are up with the enemy crew on deck.
Where we at here?
You're currently in base with the bullywog.
Am I facing the back of the ship?
You're on the back of the ship, yes.
All right. So is he still grappled?
No, you'd already killed that guy. You had
No, I-
shifted over to the bullywog, and you and the bullywog are duking it out.
Okay, my first attack on the bullywog. That's going to miss. I'll do 2 more to attack, normal attack on him again.
Go for it.
Dang it. Okay, I missed both times.
Both times.
Yep.
Finish your turn.
Uh-huh.
I'll finish your turn. The enemy crew is now up. Here's some yelling from down below. As an orc comes running up the stairs, moves into base with Oath Kraken. He will take a swipe at you with his cleaver. That is going to be a 9 plus 4 is a 13.
No
That'll
dice.
miss. He'll spend 2 AP to make another attack. That's an 8 plus 4 is a 12. That will miss. Bullywog's going to strike out at you, Riptide. That's going to be a 16 plus 4 is dirty 20. It's going to be 2 points of piercing damage. It's going to spend 2 AP to strike at you again for a regular attack. That's going to miss. He's going to use his last AP to use the disengage action and move away.
Don't be a bitch.
Over here in the corner. I'll finish his turn. The drow is going to free action yell for help. Which will send the Tabaxi with 2 AP to get up to here. 1 AP attack on you, Scallywag. That's going to miss with a 3. Final AP to attack you with disadvantage. That's going to miss with a 5. Drow is going to spend 1 AP to disengage. Move back into the corner. And then take 2 AP to shoot with advantage onto Bertram. That is going to be a 5. That's going to miss. And then a regular shot on Bertram, because she does have the crossbow feat. With disadvantage. You watch Bertram as she slams in another bolt, ready to fire it. As she pulls the trigger, the whole crossbow disassembles. It just comes apart and falls into pieces down at her feet.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That'll finish her turn. Oathkraken, you are up with Scallywag on deck.
All right,
Did
so
you
is
use
that
my luck on that last attack?
What's that?
I shouted luck when you were attacking. Did you take it as a disadvantage, or did you just lose?
Oh, I missed that. So you shouted.
I was going to use my last luck dice.
You don't need to, because she was already shooting with disadvantage because of concurrent shot.
Gotcha.
And I rolled a natural 1, which caused her crossbow to fail and come apart. So you could keep
Cool.
that luck for something else.
Thank you. We'll need
Okay.
it.
Oathkraken, you are up with Scallywag on deck.
I will attack this guy right next to me
Okay.
and I will use my Channel Divinity is an action. No, it's not. I'm going to use Channel Divinity, Guiding Strike,
Nice.
Guided Strike.
Okay.
So I rolled 5 plus the hit is +5, so that's 10. With the +10 is 20, 30, 20.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Roll for damage with an extra D4 of damage. Beat his armor class by 5.
Okay. Ooh. 13.
13 points. He is already looking rough. Your blade coming square down into his chest, cutting from shoulder to midriff, wound kind of spilling open. He's looking rough.
Okay. How far away am I from like the combat kind of in the corner?
You would be 25 feet away.
I am gonna go that way, and because I'm using a longsword, that guy has sap. So next attack roll has disadvantage.
All right, so he's going to take an attack of opportunity on you at disadvantage. That is a 19 and a 4, so the 4 will definitely miss.
Woo!
And you're moving towards this corner.
Yeah.
Okay. Get you in base with the drow.
Yep, the drow.
Okay.
I'm going to attack. So that's 2 actions, or 2 points. So I'm going to use my third one to attack her.
Go for it.
That is a 9.
I don't know, man. Michael's enjoying this paladin.
I like paladins. They're hella fun. I'm going to use my final channel divinity to add another d10. So that is 19 to hit.
19 will definitely hit. 5 extra, so an extra D4 of damage as well.
Okay. 7. That is 10 damage.
Nice. Scallywag and Bertram, you watch as Oathkraken comes ripping over, and his longsword comes up just as the drow's looking down at her disassembled weapon at her feet. She looks up just in time to see his blade just come down into her, just hack her down as she falls dead to the ground.
You're dead.
I want their dead bodies to lay around with blood all over them so we can see a victory and bask in
Vitriol. It's called vitriol.
Am I close enough to that drow to attack?
You mean the tabaxi?
Yes, the tabaxi, not the drow.
Yeah, I would say you can shift around and get into base with him.
Okay. Well, I can't use any. Well, I didn't use all 30 feet. I had 5 feet left of my movement.
Correct. Yep.
So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna use my final attack on this tabaxi.
Okay.
Damn, that is 10 to hit. I got 2 5s and 2 10.
Yep. Yeah, that 10 is going to miss. That will finish Oathkraken's turn.
Is there any bardic inspirations left?
And remember, Bertram, when you use a bardic inspiration as a reaction, that consumes an AP that you would have coming up to. So it reduces your AP pool.
Got it. Okay.
Can I get a bardic inspiration?
Yes, you
I'm
have
guessing
it.
that's a no.
Yep.
I'm guessing that's a
No, it's D6.
That turns from a 10 to a 15.
15 will just barely hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That is 11 piercing damage.
Nice.
And I'm going to use the Hill's Tumble, which does not say it has an action. When you hit a large or smaller creature with an attack roll and deal damage to it, you can give it the prone condition.
That's right. He is now prone on the ground in front of you and Scallywag. That'll finish your turn. Scallywag, you are up with Bertram on deck.
Just kick him in the water. Just push him with your foot.
Where
It's
am I?
put your foot on his forehead and just push.
Where am I at?
Riptide, you are right here by the helm.
Okay.
Wait, Scallywag's up. Scallywag's up with Bertram on deck.
Okay.
That's you.
I actually like that. I actually like that idea. I think I'm gonna try pushing him off the side.
You gotta do an action shove.
Yeah.
All right. Let me
My
double-
shark will be down there to meet him.
Well, technically, he's not on the.
Well, he can swim around.
Well, no, I'm saying that the tabaxi is at the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
So if you shove him, it's going to
Oh.
cause him to tumble down the stairs.
Oh,
Wait,
Oh no, I was talking to Scallywag, dude.
What?
you're gonna shove me off? Yeah, but he's okay.
Oh no,
I'm gonna kick him down. I'm kicking him down the
Take your
stairs.
Sorry.
eyes off. You
The,
can't
Get
the
him
see
down the
shit.
camera was
stairs.
rotated, and I thought that was the open ocean, not the.
That's okay.
Right. I know you've only got one eye, Bill. So
Yeah, sorry.
So I'm
don't
gonna
take
kick him
any.
down.
Don't take any
Because
visual
got
advice
lost.
from Bertram.
It's either very large or very close to me.
All right, Scallywag, what are you doing?
I'm pushing him down there, kicking him down the stairs.
All right, so that is shove, I believe. Let me double check that. Where's shove? Shove. I thought I just had it up. It's weird. Shove.
The DC for the saving throw equals. Oh, that's for
It's
me.
8 plus your strength modifier, I believe.
Plus and proficiency. Yeah.
I can use my character that I sent you.
So
My strength is
just-
0.
hold
That's
on.
gonna be 8, 9, 10. Oh wait.
So
no.
it's so what's your strength modifier?
So the target must succeed a strength or dexterity save. And you're prone, so it would be a disadvantage, right?
So strength or dexterity save. So if you're dex based, what's your dex modifier?
8, 3, 8, 9, 10.
So that's 11. What's your proficiency? 1 or 2?
2,
2. So that's
13.
13. He's got to roll a 13 or higher on a dex save to avoid being shoved.
Like it'd be
that
with
is with disadvantage.
disadvantage because he's prone, so I don't know if that makes it disadvantage or not.
No, it's not necessarily prone. You get advantage on melee attacks on a prone target. But he still failed, so he is going to get shoved 10 feet back, which causes him to roll while prone down the stairs. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me, Scallywag.
D6. That's a 5.
5. He'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage for the fall down the stairs. You still have 3 AP left.
He's going to kick him down the stairs and then bam, bam, right after.
know that
If
scene
you shoot at him, well, you have height, it's advantage. He's prone, disadvantage, so there'll be regular shots.
Okay. That was a 12.
12 will definitely not hit. That's going to miss.
Okay, I'm gonna use my grazing shot feature. Roll a d8 plus 3. So it's gonna. Oh, that's a 1. So it's gonna graze him for 4 points of piercing damage. Then I'm just gonna go again. Hold on.
So did you hit him for damage? Oh no, you get graze, right?
I grazed him for 4 points.
4 points. Okay.
And since I deal damage to the creature, I get advantage on my next attack with Vex Mastery. So so it's another straight roll then, right?
Yes.
That's an 18 to hit.
That'll definitely hit. Roll for damage.
It'll be 8 piercing.
8 piercing. He's starting to look rough now too, as well. Sorry, I was double checking whether or not Riptide's character was ready, and of course, it is not ready.
It is.
No, it's not showing up in my download. It
You want me to
takes.
send it to you again, or?
No, it has nothing to do with you. It's just
okay.
sometimes it could take a while for Hero Forge to make the download available to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, since I hit with that one, do I get Vex again?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nice stacking.
So this will be 3 third. That's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit with an extra D4 of damage. What's that, Bertram?
Or did you save your character before you copied the link?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he saved it as Riptide.
I'm going to use my lie dice, and he got 7 points of damage.
No, I think you're telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth, but I don't know what happens now. I gotta figure out what happens when I shit.
Jeez, man.
Let's see.
I think it just
telling
takes
the
7
truth.
points of damage, right?
Oh, I'm telling the truth. Will you call my bluff? You say that I'm.
Yeah, I say you're telling the
You're calling
truth.
my bluff. You're calling
Well,
my
I'm not
bluff.
calling your bluff. I'm saying you're telling the truth.
No, you gotta say you gotta say. Well, okay, like you got to call my bluff. So you calling my bluff?
Well, no, because I don't think you're bluffing.
So then you're not calling my bluff. Okay, so
No.
then I have
Well,
to. Then I
did
have
the
to use
damage
the.
go through? You're
Okay,
saying
so
it's
then I have to
7?
use. It was I lied, but but you weren't calling my bluff, so I have to use the number that I called, which was 7. So it's 7.
So 7 points of piercing damage.
Yeah.
That'll finish your turn.
One more.
You do the bluff. It's not
You have
bad.
1 more AP.
1 to push. I've shot twice, and
Yeah, you still got 1 more AP. This is going to be at double disadvantage, though.
I hit him on I hit him at the last one, so
Vex, right?
so I get Vex, so it'll be
So
just
instead of double advantage, it's just regular disadvantage. Sorry, instead of double disadvantage, it's just regular disadvantage on this one.
Okay.
That's what's so cool about Vex and the 4 AP system. You get to control how all of your advantages and disadvantages stack. As long as you keep hitting. It's pretty cool.
right. As long as you keep hitting, yeah. That was a 10.
That is going to miss, unfortunately.
I'm going to use a maneuver to graze again. So that'll
Okay.
be D8 plus 3. 5, 6, 7. So it'll be 8 piercing. So he just kicks him, roll him down. And as he's rolling down, he's just like bam, 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 bam.
I love it. Love it. All right, that'll finish your turn. He's still in the fight, but he's looking pretty rough. Bertram, you're up. Oathkraken and Scallywag are over at the top of the stairs. You can see Riptide over by the helm's deck. There's still the orc with the meat cleaver over here and the bullywog with the spear over in the corner. Down below, you can see the captain, a couple of the other crew, and Eric Cochran and the Furbog. These guys are currently preventing the other crew from making it over currently because they are blocking their way.
Okay.
Bertram's up. You're
Okay.
on. You're on deck.
You're on the top of the order, which means you get to go
Okay,
first.
fine.
We're on the bottom of the order.
Getting everything done. What do you got at the initiative? Come on.
There's that boomer that we loved so much.
There's that boomer.
All right, Bertram, you're up, and then we'll be at the top of the third round with Riptide on deck.
I may kill us all, but I'm going to try
Wait till you
something.
see my character.
What are you going to try there, Bertram?
Am I near some viscera?
Sure. There's plenty of blood and guts lying on the deck. Yeah,
I'm going to
you're a
grab a
pirate
double
for Christ's
handful.
sakes. What's that?
I'm going to grab a double handful, smear
Okay.
some on my face, and let just like holding piles of guts. And I'm going to move over to the railing right in front of that mast.
Okay.
Make myself visible to everyone below. And I'm going to try to intimidate or distract the people down below so our crew can get over.
Okay.
I'm going to go. Unless you want to end up like this, bring us the bishop's son, or we're going to cut your skin off, sew it into our clothes, and eat your bodies.
That's definitely intimidation, I think.
Okay.
I love Bill like, okay.
Okay.
Yar. Out of character.
Okay.
Is he taking his
20.
meds today?
What'd you get, Bertram?
23.
23. You watch
I am
as the
charisma
entire
character.
as the entire below deck crew there looks up and sees you, and you're just covered in the remains of some of the crew. It's just enough of a distraction. You hear Captain Morgan. He yells across, "That's the way, Bertram! Bring him to hell!" And you watch as the entire crew of your ship, the Blood Tide, use the distraction to make it on board the other ship. So that will...
Bertram.
Yay!
Oh, I was gonna say he's gonna take 5 minutes to move everybody over.
Nope. They will immediately swing
No,
across.
sorry, he actually understands technology. Riptide. So,
You know what, Michael?
Oh.
D6
Yeah.
inspiration. That was pretty good.
Okay,
Ivar's
bro.
like, yeah, I'll fuck with you later, Michael. Ivar's already in Discord.
what
Oh, wait, he
happened?
doesn't know how to use Discord. You're safe. All right.
So I had 3 actions. It's up to you how much that is.
So it was 1 AP to move over, 1 AP to intimidate. You have 1 AP left.
Pegasus. I just use Pegasus to find out everything about you.
I will load my pistol.
You can ask me any question you want. I'll answer.
Oh no! Don't tell him that.
Just wave at me. Just speak to me through your
I
phone
have
tonight.
boundaries. Please don't tell him that.
Speak to me through your phone tonight. I'll hear you.
Yeah, that little shutter on your camera. It doesn't work. All right, so you're reloading your pistol after you just did that terrific intimidation. Top of the third round, Riptide, you are up with the enemy crew on deck. So from your vantage point over here by the helm, the bullywog is behind you. The orc is behind you. The rest of your crew that you're with, Bertram, Scallywag, and Oathkraken, are over by this staircase there.
Okay.
Let me see if your mini's ready yet. You never know.
All right. Yeah,
Nope, it is not refreshing.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Okay.
Well, and he's like
Often-
wearing
Reload.
wearing really cool tidy whities. So I want
I am,
you know what he reminds me of? He reminds me of the one guy from The Boys.
yeah. The deep.
The
Yeah.
Deep.
I was like, oh, no, to the deep, but he's not that much of a creep out. Fuck, so. All right,
You got 4 AP. What you doing?
gonna move in to base with the bullywug,
Okay. 1 AP to get in base with him.
and I want to pick him up and throw him off the ship.
I love it. Give me a grapple.
Okay. Come on, Greg.
Athletics or acrobatics? Your
Oh,
choice.
matter of fact, I'm gonna use 2 to get advantage.
Oh, you bastard.
That's
That's a
You
12
can do
for
it.
me.
I know you can do it. Take my last bardic inspiration.
25.
Yeah, so as you pick him up, how do you call your shark when you want him to come over? You whistle or
I'll probably just
Giddy up.
I'll probably just
those
go
are
dinner
horrible
time.
seal noises, man. That was a little bit cringy.
I'll just go dinner time, and I'll just
Yeah,
throw
as
him over
you
the
yell
side.
that out, you hold the bullywog over and he's like thrashing at your arm. His wounds are causing blood to dribble down into the water. And as you let him go, your great white's mouth is like wide open and the bullywog drops like right inside and swallows it and like disappears into the water with the bullywog. You have
Okay.
1
Riptide.
AP left.
Riptide goes, see ya, chum.
I will.
You chum. I see what you did there. D6 inspiration, Bertram. That was pretty cool.
We're really fishing for those. We're really fishing for those.
let's move
D6
into-
inspirations.
I'm gonna move. I can't move that. I'm gonna move back to where. Back to the group.
Work.
Put you right in between Bertram and Scallywag right there.
All right.
That'll finish your turn. The other crew is up, and they are now in deep trouble. So the captain is going to come up here, along with one of his crew. Come up here as well. Captain's going to spend another AP to get into base with Bertram. Bertram, give me a Dex 14 or higher save, if you would, please.
Look out, Bertram! He's coming after your gullet.
10.
10. He shoves you off.
Oh,
You fall prone to the ground below. You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall. And with his final AP, he's going to point his pistol at Scallywag and take a shot.
damn it.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
Damn.
Oh, it was their captain. I thought it was our captain.
No.
Like, what the fuck?
That's
I
going to be
would've
7
used,
points
oh, well.
of piercing damage to you, Scallywag.
I think I'm going to take a maneuver.
He's not
and-
your captain. He's not their captain. He's
He's
the
a
captain.
captain. He's the captain. I'm
There
gonna
you
do,
go, Riptide. Give him the title he deserves.
Skin of my teeth.
Riptide, you got an attack coming at you.
okay.
That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. That will miss. 1 AP.
I'm gonna use a
2
reaction
AP, 3.
on my.
He's going
on
to
mine.
use his 4th AP for disadvantage. That's a 15 and a 16. 15 plus 4 is 19 to hit.
It.
That is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so
You used the maneuver as a reaction, Scallywag?
Yeah, skin of my teeth. I roll one of my dice and add that to my AC. So my AC is now 20 instead of 15
Okay,
because I got a 5 on my dice.
gotcha. So you'll take no damage from that, correct?
Skin in my teeth. No
Yeah.
damage.
The orc is going to move over by his captain for 1 AP. He is then going to throw a cleaver at you, Scallywag. That is going to be a 16 to hit. That's going to miss because it's currently a 20, right? Because your maneuver lasts until the end of your next turn or the beginning of your next turn. It's like shield, I think, right?
The skin of my teeth one?
Yeah.
AC. Attack becomes. It doesn't say. I think it's just for that.
For that one attack?
That one attack. Yeah.
Okay, so the cleaver coming at you was a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
He's then going to throw a cleaver at Oath Kraken. That is going to be a 14 to hit Oath Kraken. Oath Kraken, what's your AC?
What was it again?
A 14 to hit.
That is not hit. My
Okay.
AC is 16.
He's going to spend his final AP to throw a cleaver at Riptide. That's definitely going to miss.
God.
Let's see. The Tabaxi is going to jump back up to his feet, race up the stairs, and get in base with Scallywag.
Yeah.
He is going to take his attack on you, Scallywag, with his rapier. That's 15 plus 4 is 19.
That's going to hit.
That's going to be 6 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to spend his last, it's one to get up and move, one on you. He's going to spend an AP to attack Oath Kraken. Ooh, 17 plus 4 is 21. That is
14 that hits.
Okay.
16 my AC.
Okay. That's going to be 5 points of piercing damage. And then he's going to take his final AP on Scallywag. 7 plus 4 is 11. That's going to miss. And then everybody else down here is duking it out with the crew. So this is now its own effect as a swirling melee is taking place over here.
Good, because we're only level 3, remember? We can't take on 20 enemies.
Yeah, right? I'm taking 40 points of damage already.
And yet you're still alive. Funny how that works.
No, I'm almost
Funny
bloodied.
how that works
Almost
with
bloodied.
D&D characters.
I'm almost bloodied.
I can't believe none of you guys picked healers. That's not on me.
We don't have healers, do we? Oh, I just thought of that.
Well, technically,
no.
Oath Kraken can do lay on hands.
Okay.
I don't know if Bertram took healing word at all, but I know that's an option.
Spellcasting yet.
Oh, yeah, you haven't done any spellcasting yet. All right, that'll finish the enemy crew's turn. Oath Kraken, you are up with Scallywag on deck.
All right. So the Tabaxi came up for round 2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Just straight up, just gonna cleave his face.
Wait, it's not that hard, Oath Kraken. You're kind of big. Choose your target.
I don't know what you're saying, but I'm just gonna swing my sword. Bring some blood. That is 11 to hit. And I will use 2 action points to do it at advantage.
Go for it.
Exactly the same fucking number. 11.
That means it's a critical. Remember, Gambler's Luck is a critical, so that's going to be a critical hit. So max out your dice and then re-roll them.
Great. That is 8, 14, 17 damage.
17 damage. The Tabaxi.
So I want to add on Smite and use this as an intimidation.
Used to make the attack roll.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'm going to do...
And remember, you critted, so your Smite die is maxed, and then you re-roll it.
Yeah. Okay.
15.
So I got a 17 on my casting roll.
Okay, you're good.
That is 15 radiant damage.
So that's 15 on top of the 17 damage you did. So that's 32 points. See, that paladin damage, when it goes to stacking, it really goes to stacking.
This is why I love paladins.
Cracking.
They just do work. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to roar out, "Bring us the boys!"
Well, that's not cringy. You just watch as the
Bring us
Oathkraken's
Roy.
sword comes down and just splits the tabaxi into two pieces. He peels open like a piece of fruit and just falls dead on the ground in two halves. You get to make an intimidation roll, so you can roll for intimidation.
That is a dirty
That was
20.
disgusting. That was disgusting.
Dirty 20. That is going to cause this guy to run away, as well as the orc to run away. Riptide, you have an attack of opportunity on the sailor that's running away from you. Oh, Riptide.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have an attack of opportunity on the guy running away from you.
Oh, okay. I will take it.
Go for it.
Go back to the. Oh shit. Sorry. Go to the right one. Go to the right screen. Okay. 19.
19 will definitely hit. Roll for damage.
Oh, damage. 12 points of damage, and he has to make a DC con save of 15, or he's toppled.
Nice. That is going to fail. So as he tries to run away, you slam into him, causing him to fall over onto the ground. Still alive, but looking a little bit rough. However, the orc will use his reaction to run away. Sorry, the dwarf. I always get these guys mixed up.
Jump over the side.
He'll use
Jump to
his
the sea to
full
safety.
25 feet of movement to reactively run. Do you have any AP left, Oathkraken, or is that it? I think you have one left, right?
I think I have one left. Is there anything
Yeah.
in range?
There's no one currently in base with you. The captain of the Golden Eyes up on the railing about 25 feet away from you. One of the sailors got knocked prone by Riptide as he was trying to run away. Otherwise, the entire fight is pretty much down on the main deck where all the grappling ropes and hooks and everything kind of like allowing the crew to come over.
Okay, I will take out a javelin and throw it at the captain with kind of the objective to get it lodged in the feet to kind of like slow him down or something, like almost lock him in place.
Yeah, go for it. If you get a natural 20, I'll say that happens.
I got an 18.
18 will still hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
That is a D6. That is 9 damage.
9 points of damage. That will finish your turn. Scallywag, you are up with Bertram on deck.
He's just gonna. He's 30. He's at least 30 feet away, right?
He is 25 feet away.
Okay, so he's just gonna run right up to him. Take his blunderbuss out. Because I reloaded it when I did my dodge roll a couple turns ago.
Yep.
And woo! Nat 20 for 25.
Nice. Go ahead and max your damage and then roll them again.
Did you reload it with like ship's nails? That's what they used to do.
I took some of the blood that from the tabaxi that was up there. I just like.
Can you get him an effect?
So that's going to be an automatic 12, and a plus Plus
We need
13.
switches, not timers on this one.
Woo! 25 points of piercing damage. Just watch as the whole front of the captain is just pelted with shrapnel and lead, and he's in the fight, but he's looking rough.
Okay. Damn, I should have done my large dice with that one.
Yeah, if you screwed up though, that's some
Yeah,
danger.
true. I haven't had much.
So I have 2 AP left.
Yeah.
I mean, you can spend an AP to reload and then take another shot.
That'd be 2, 3. No, I don't want to do that. It's just gonna take his handgun out, and
Oh, that's right. You actually only have 1 AP left because you used a reaction for a maneuver that increased your armor class to a 20. So you have 1 AP left.
3. Oh, in that case. Okay, so in that case, he's gonna do a little drama here.
You do a little
So
round.
the blunderbuss ricochets back into his chest, and he and not. He's gonna use his feature play dead.
Your possum is going to play dead.
That's awesome.
He's gonna feel like the ricochet of the thing like knocked the wind out of him or whatever. He's gonna play dead.
Okay.
So
I mean, you're prone.
So no, it means when he looks at me, he looks at me as if I'm a corpse.
Okay.
He's prone.
He can make an investigation check against my deception check to see through the trick.
All right. Make a deception roll.
Don't fuck up.
I got a 16.
Yeah, he thinks you're dead.
All right. He does the whole tongue out of his, the tongue off to the side. And
Yeah,
everything,
lay off the side of his mouth.
His scent packets go off to smell like a dead body.
All right, that'll finish Scallywag's turn. Bertram,
The aluminum can.
you are up with.
on the ground
Then
at
we'll
the
be at the
bottom.
top of the 4th round with Riptide on deck.
I am on
You are down below, prone on the ground after being shoved off by the captain.
Okay, so it's action to
Good
stand
stand.
up.
Half your
Well,
move-
it's half your movement when you stand up, so that's 1 AP to do that.
Okay.
So you still have half your movement left.
Can I stealth climb up to the captain?
Absolutely. Give me a stealth check and give me an acrobatics check.
Stealth is 13.
Okay.
Acrobatics is 10.
You start climbing up. You get the finger holds started, and about halfway up, there's a lot of blood dripping down the edge of the gunwale up there, and it gets underneath your fingers, and you're like, you fall backwards back onto the ground, prone,
Ouch.
taking 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's dead.
See, this is when the DM goes, remember, you're level 3.
Yes. Okay. Lying. So how many action points do I have left?
You have 2 left.
So lying on the ground, I aim up at the captain's crotch
Okay.
and fire my pistol.
Go for it. Take the shot.
Where is my gun? Where's my gun? There's
He fell on it.
8.
You point up. The captain shifts out of the way, kind of hearing the crack of the pistol, and shifts just in time to watch the round of shot go right by him.
And then I will throw a dagger.
Go for it. That's a
A
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yep.
Yep.
Well, that's a 20
Do scallywag.
and a 22. Hit with a 20, I hope.
Absolutely. Yeah. Roll for damage.
Don't hit me.
6.
6 points of damage. Dagger catches him like right in the ribs. Ah! Looks down at you down below. Looks at the
Flip-
dead
flip him
possum in
off.
front of him. Top of the 4th round, Riptide, you are up. with the enemy crew on deck.
All right. Captain's got to die. All right. I'll move
Well, you
up.
have one guy prone at your feet.
Oh, well, I'll just stab him then.
Yeah, you get advantage on the attack. Go for it.
All right, cool. Might as well take advantage of my advantage. And that, because I use that opportunity attack, I lose 1 dice, right?
Correct. So instead of 4 AP, you have 3 AP.
All right.
That was still a pretty good use of an opportunity attack with that topple feature.
Yeah, I got 15.
15 will definitely hit.
Okay, barely.
And you had advantage on that, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's the sad part. So I got 7 points of damage.
7 points. He is very rough.
All right, and then I will throw. No, I'm gonna go ahead and. How far away am I from the captain?
10 feet.
Okay, so I can attack him with my trident from there.
You have 10-foot reach on your trident?
I think so. Yeah,
Double check that.
I will.
I will. Gosh.
Yep, range 10 feet.
Nice. Yeah, go for it. Take the attack on the captain.
All right, and so that's I used the 1 to attack. So I have 2. I'm gonna use advantage on that to hit the captain. That's gonna be a 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21.
21 to hit. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm glad I rolled 2 because I got 1 was a 1. Okay, so he's gonna take. He's gonna take 10 points of damage. Then he's got to do a DC 15 con save
Or be toppled.
or be toppled.
That's going to fail. As you
don't
drive
land
your
on me,
trident
don't land
up
on me.
into him, he goes falling off the rail and down onto the ground where he
Right on top of Bertram.
lands prone right on top of Bertram. Bertram take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The captain will take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And when the captain lands on you, Bertram, you hear this sickening kind of like snapping sound as you realize the captain's neck is broken.
Oh,
And his lifeless eyes are just kind of staring at you on top of you.
Does he have any good shit on him? I start rummaging through his pockets.
You're like checking his pockets.
While he's on top of you, you just stick in your hands.
Nice gun. Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Riptide, you've got 1 AP left.
Who, me?
Yeah, got
Oh,
1
okay.
AP left.
No.
You used 1 AP on the prone guy and then 1 AP on the
No,
captain.
I used 2 AP to get advantage.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So
Oh,
you
I'm
have
done.
no more
Yeah.
AP left. The enemy crew is up. This guy is going to stand up. He's then going to use the disengage action
I take attack.
to move away.
I can, I'm dead.
And then he's going to come down here screaming, the captain is dead. The captain's dead! They've killed the captain! I need to make a roll. Nope, they will continue to fight. He will move all the way down here to finish his turn. This guy is going to see Bertram lying on the ground. 1 AP to move into base with Bertram. He's going to use one of his cleavers like he's making sushi. He's got advantage on this, Bertram. That is going to be a 14 plus 4 is 18 to hit.
But the captain, he's got partial cover due to the captain, so +4 to his armor class.
Nice try, buddy. Nice try.
I was in that room. I'm sorry.
The dwarf got a 14 to hit on you.
Hits.
Okay. That is going to be 5 points of slashing damage. He's then going to attack you again, but he's going to spend 2 AP, so it is a regular attack.
Luck. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. It's a 14. It's an 11 plus 4 is a 15 for the disadvantage roll.
I'm dead.
That's going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
I'm dead.
You're
You are,
unconscious.
you are unconscious. He will use his remaining AP
Cut your head off.
to strike you. That will
Oh
definitely
my
hit.
god.
You take 2 death save failures, Bertram, from the strike. The rest of the crew fight continues on, so that's resolved through a different method.
Tell me I wasted my time with this character that's only going to survive one time. Right.
That is going to finish the adversary's turn. Oathkraken, you are up with Scallywag on deck. Currently, there are no targets. Although from where you are standing, you can see the dwarf is down there finishing off Bertram.
So I want to.
You're only
This is
here.
how I know you're thinking about how to flavor this.
How far is it to where Scallywag is?
It is 25 feet to Scallywag.
Okay. I want to do a jumping attack to the dwarf.
Nice. They'll move 1 AP. 1 AP to move. What's your total movement? Should be by your armor class.
Whatever I want. 35.
35. You have 10 extra feet, so as you get over to Scallywag, who looks to be dead, his tongue is hanging out. He appears to be dead, so that kind of angers you a bit, although he kind of winks up at you for a brief moment. You leap off the railing with your longsword pointed down. Go ahead and give me an attack roll with advantage.
Don't roll a 1 so you don't impale or.
Yeah.
You missed an
You
impale.
missed the dwarf and impale and kill.
Right?
Bertram.
We all just kill ourselves.
You
Here we go.
almost said friend, but you had to hesitate.
Yeah. I wouldn't say friend, but
Friendly rival.
I am using 2 action points to get triple advantage.
Yeah, that would give you triple advantage.
And I rolled a 19 for a 24.
That'll give you an extra D4 of damage. That will definitely hit. You also get an extra D6 of damage for the falling damage effect.
12 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Give me a dex save to make sure you land on your feet.
That is 13.
Yep. You land on your feet. You still have 2 AP left. No, you have 1 AP left.
And I'm going to use that AP to do 10 points of lay on hands.
To Bertram.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I split the full 15 points between Bertram and myself?
Yeah.
Or do I
yes.
Yes.
Bertram and 1 to do myself?
No, you can split any way you want.
Yep.
Okay. I'm giving 10 to Bertram and 5 to myself.
All right. Sounds good. That'll finish your turn. Scallywag, you are up with Bertram on deck.
Oh, I don't know. It's kind of nice just laying here not doing anything.
Just being kicked around like a dead body.
So we're looking for the bishop's son.
Yes, when he yelled out to everybody just before the fight ensued, he yelled out, "Look for the bishop's son, Merrick Caller."
Hey, guys. We haven't asked for any names.
Whoops.
Oops.
I wasn't on the list of things to do.
He's going to. Okay, so he's gonna get up, stop playing dead, and he's going to. I see them 2 down there. I got my guy behind me, so I'm guessing I'm gonna start looking for our quarry, our little kid here.
Yeah, spend an action point to do an investigation or perception check. Your choice.
They both suck. So. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Sweet.
You get the feeling that he might be in the captain's quarters, which is right below the helm's deck.
Okay. I'm going to use my bracers of flying and
Hey, what's your name? Oathkraken. Yeah, you. You got this. You take care of that guy. I'm gonna go after the kid.
gonna go in after the kid.
All right. Go ahead and give me another investigation check as you examine the interior of the captain's quarters.
I'm gonna use a lucky on that because that was a 5.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use a lucky point and re-roll that.
Sorry, I forgot to put furniture in the captain's quarters. I wasn't sure if you were going to go in there or not.
That's okay. I can use my imagination. I got 13.
Imagination land. What'd you get?
13.
13. Looking around, you don't see him yet. That will finish your turn. Bertram, you are up. They'll be at the top of the 5th round with Riptide on deck.
Okay, what do I do as far as I was healed 10, but I was dead. So what do I do?
You're
You
prone.
are-
You're prone and you have 10 hit points.
Yep.
How long have you played this game?
So
Like 55 years, give or take a century.
it has changed slightly.
It's changed a lot
Yeah.
since the white box.
So
Yeah,
very
you're right.
slightly that it's
And
not
I
like
played
it's changed.
2nd edition revised, so what the hell?
So half your movement to stand up, which leaves
Okay,
you
so-
in base with the dwarf. So you could actually take your attack now if you want.
Okay, I do have 2 weapon fighting.
Okay.
So attack with sword and dagger.
Sure. Go for it.
How many points does that?
1 AP.
I don't know. Okay, so cutlass is an 11.
11 will miss.
Dagger is a 6.
That will miss as well.
All right.
Got 2 AP left.
So you have 10 hit points. I would run.
Yeah, I'm gonna duck back into the captain's cabin.
All right. 1 AP to
Disengage.
disengage.
Yes.
You have 1 AP
Okay.
left. You can give me an investigation check to see if you could find the bishop's son inside the cabin.
9 means no.
You do not see him
German.
around as well. That'll finish your turn. Top of the 5th round. Riptide, you are up with the enemy crew on deck.
1 AP to leap off there. Pogo stick. Okay, throw, because I have 2 weapon fighting. Throw my net onto the dwarf.
Okay, give me an attack roll for that for starters.
Okay. So that's going to be a miss.
The net goes flying
Well,
past him.
11. I don't think 11 is going to hit. So
Yeah, it's going to miss. It's going to
All
go
right,
flying
and then-
past him.
when I'm flying up, I put my feet on my trident like it's a pogo stick. And I just rammed it right into the dwarf. And I'm going to use...
Remember, you had advantage on the net. So did you roll with advantage?
No, I didn't.
Just in case?
Oh, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That'll hit with an extra d4 of damage. So roll the bludgeoning damage. I'll have to make a strength save. Strength save or strength check?
It's a... okay, so the net's a DC 13 deck save.
Deck save.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to fail. He is currently wrapped up in the net.
Okay, and it's 10 points of damage.
Go ahead and make your attack with your trident.
And then my trident.
You have advantage on that because of the height.
Yeah. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that would be another 10 hit points of damage.
Yeah, it's that classic gladiatorial strike. Like as he's wrapped up in the net, you just send the tip of the trident like right through his throat, and his throat just rips open and pops as he bleeds out onto the ground.
I gotta ask Oath and Scally. Do you guys even know what a pogo stick is?
Well, I'm just describing. So
I know.
for our 5 audience members, so they'll know
Not that young. Not that
what it
young.
looks like.
Uh,
I may be the youngest, but I ain't that young.
Riptide, you have 2 AP left.
I think so. Pogo stick's like a sex position too. I'm not sure, but
That's a disco stick.
Could be.
Disco stick, not pogo stick.
I got
Don't
pogo
you
sticks.
diminish
Man.
Lady Gaga's importance.
I got
You
pogo
made me
sticks.
choke on my spit.
That's how the pogo stick works.
All right, Riptide, you got 2
Damn.
AP
Pogo
left.
stick.
I want to take a ride on your disco stick.
What now?
You have 2 AP left, Riptide.
Jeez. Okay.
Oh, by the way, Riptide, give me a deck save to stick the landing.
Oh, okay. All right. Just a deck save.
Yep.
Come on, man. Oh my God! Why do you do this to me? Okay, here it is. Okay, dex.
If I have proficiency in deck save, does that mean I get to roll it twice?
I got 11.
No, you just add your proficiency modifier to it, which
Oh,
it does
shit. Well,
automatically in D&D.
okay.
Beyond.
I got an
What'd you get?
11. 11.
Yeah, you're good. DC was a
Okay.
10.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Is the captain right there?
Captain's dead. That's
No, the captain's body's right there.
yeah.
I'll use like half my movement. Can I use half of my movement to like chop his head off with my short sword, and then the other half to move toward his crew holding the head?
Sure, you use your final 2 AP to do that.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation roll.
All right. Intimidation. Don't have anything on intimidation, but I'll just. 14.
Titans.
14.
Oh.
Insight.
How much? Oh. Was somebody giving me a bonus? No? Okay.
Give yourself a bonus.
I don't have a bonus to give you.
A bunch of fucking bards. Hey, okay, bonus. No.
Bill's all, take your bardic inspiration and play with it somewhere else.
Oh, hi.
Oh, God. Hold on.
What
are you
is
doing?
that?
What is that?
My-
Oh, beating on us with another gaming crew?
No, my, excuse me. My,
Are you
I
rage,
was hitting- I was hitting-
I thought we were your only table. Are you cheating
I
on
hate
us?
you rage quit, man.
I was using my hotkeys incorrectly.
Oh.
What? We're not hot enough for
Like
your
when you
hot
send
keys?
your girlfriend a picture of your new other girlfriend.
Are we your
And
meta
you're like,
keys?
Fails.
You didn't,
Riptide, as you
enough
start
to it.
walking towards the fight that's taking place on the cruise deck, all the surviving enemy sailors see you carrying the captain's head, like the entrails leaking out of the neck,
Holding
and
it
you're
up.
just holding it up. One by one, they begin to set their weapons down. Captain Raiden kind of sees you and goes, "Yar, Riptide! That's using your head."
Throw it overboard in my shark.
Lads,
up and-
ladies, take them all prisoner down below. Let's start looking for the wee lad. He's got to be here somewhere. And you watch as most of the crew take prisoners over to the other ship. The rest of the crew is now searching. Bertram and Scallywag are inside the captain's quarters.
Bertram's gonna go back to the captain's body and look for keys.
Yeah, give me investigation as you examine the captain's body.
I'm gonna grab one of the crew members and ask him where the bishop's son is, or he's gonna meet my friend down in the water. And he looks down, and the shark's just like about a foot under the water and just staring up with his mouth open.
Give me an
15.
intimidation check on that one.
I keep looking.
14.
Scallywag
Okay.
keeps looking.
What'd you get, Bertram?
15. If there are any tasty-looking bits of loot, I will snag those as well.
I would say you find a set of keys in his pocket. You find 15 gold in his other pocket. He's got 2 pistols and a cutlass and a small bag of ammunition on his belt.
All right. Snag it all and go in there with the keys.
Riptide, as you're holding this crew by the neck over by the railing, pointing him down towards the great white shark, he goes, I'm not sure. I think he's down in the main hold, down below decks.
Is there anything down there we need to know about? Is anything going to attack us?
I think all the crew's up here. I don't think anyone's down there.
Okay. I drop him off the side.
You hear the sound, the bone-crunching sound of your great white swallowing them whole.
He's needing to eat, man. Come on. Look what happens to me when he doesn't eat. He bites me. Okay.
You guys hear Riptide call out that the boy's somewhere below decks.
Well, what are we doing in the captain's quarters then?
Oh,
I got
crap,
the
I'm
key.
getting
Below deck.
down.
You guys go over to the midships. There's the hull deck door is currently sealed. You can see that it's wrapped in a chain with a heavy padlock on it.
Keys.
Keys. You watch as Bertram goes over to the padlock, pulls out her key ring, starts checking, and then finally one of the keys clicks. The padlock unlocks. The chain kind of rattles away, lifting the door up and over. You're looking down into a set of stairs that lead down below.
Bishop's kid. Bishop's spawn of whatever. Are you down there?
Give me intimidation or persuasion, Scallywag. I don't think you're good at either one of those, so...
Make yourself known and you won't be hurt. You could even make you a captain's cabin boy on the red tide.
That was a 7, but I'm going to use a maneuver to roll one of my dice with it. So
Captain,
that's
open up your porthole.
17.
Cabin boys don't fare too well on our ship.
All right, down in the corner with you.
16. That's
16?
Yeah.
You hear a... Not like a young boy, but like a teenage boy's voice. You won't hurt me if I come out, will ya?
Persuade him that we will not hurt him.
Let's get it.
No, you have an honored place aboard the Riptide.
The boy hears Scallywag laugh and then like goes silent.
Get up here now, child. Otherwise, we're coming down with our guns ablazing.
Scallywag, stop being so cruel. Just get the
Scallywag it.
boy and get on the ship.
I'll go down this. I'll
turn
come
to
down and,
Scallywag.
like, find him to, like, wherever he is. And start-
Yeah, you start going down the stairs. And you can see this like 19-year-old kid kind of dressed up in first mate's clothing. He's behind a few crates. He's got some kind of like, beginning tattoos on his arms. His hair is kind of like cropped brown. And he's wearing the attire of a whaler, like somebody who would serve on a whaling vessel. He's a little bit tall. He's a couple feet taller than you. So as you go over, you kind of grab up towards his arm and pull him down towards you. He seems to be frightened, but confused at the same time.
Look, you think that ink there is gonna make you a man? What's gonna make you a man is when you slit your first throat. Now let's go upstairs.
You guys up on the main deck watch as Scallywag is dragging this kid, this teenager, up onto the deck. You then hear this chortle, this laugh coming from Captain Ryden. Captain Ryden looks over. Scallywag, I knew you had it in ya. Well, Scallywag, extra grog and coin for you for finding the lad. He walks
See,
over,
boys, this is how it's done.
takes the lad by the arm, grabs him, and drags him over to the railing and heaves him over with the rest of the crew. All right, men, women, everybody in between, take what you can. because we're gonna leave this fucking ship alight. So for the four of you, give me investigation rolls as you start to search the entirety of the ship. Or perception, either one. Perception
Okay.
or investigation.
Oh no, they're both zeros. I got a 3.
You're all about personality there, Scallywag.
Yeah.
I got a 17.
17. 19.
For perception?
Yep.
Yeah. Or investigation.
Perception or investigation, whichever is better.
I got a 2.
2? Yeah, you and Scallywag are just kind of like, oh, I don't see anything, so I'll just assume I don't got anything around here.
Okay, what we came to do.
What are you looking for?
I don't know, something shiny, something I can stick my teeth into. I don't know, anything.
Oh, what the fuck on the show?
Scout, I'll toss the keys to Scallywag. Will that help his roll?
No, definitely will not help this roll.
Damn.
I'm all out of inspiration. Sorry.
You're so uninspired.
I am.
You're uninspiring right now.
Lost my mojo.
Well, you did
Us.
almost die, so you need a good night's
Kraken,
nap.
thank you very much. Thank God. In the
So
darkness,
for
light.
Bertram, you find a crossbow that is called the Sylvan Talon. Sorry, you find a dagger called the Silver Talon. My bad.
I was gonna say a pirate with a bow. That's interesting.
And that's already in D&D Beyond. So if it's SYLVAN space Talon Dagger. So it should already be available to you. And then I believe it was Riptide that found... see. Riptide, you will have found the Moon Touched Sword. That is already in D&D Beyond for you as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Is it
As you guys,
sword or something? Or
what's that?
short sword, long sword, or
It could be. It is a two-handed weapon, so it is a. It is a two-handed greatsword.
Okay.
It does have the graze property as well.
Who uses two-handed swords? Paladin.
Oathkraken could use two-handed swords.
I'll give it to him.
Okay.
Not my style.
That's the one where I'm looking for.
As the four of you and the remainder of the Bloodtide crew gather up boxes and crates and barrels and begin to shift everything over from the below cargo hold down below, you watch as the already beginning fires are beginning to burst up through the main deck. And as all the grapple hooks and ropes are set free, they use these long poles to push the boats apart. Both of the boats begin to drift apart, and when they get far enough, they start launching weapons of trebuchet rounds and a few cannonade rounds into the side hull of the Golden Eye. You watch as the underhull breaks and fractures apart, with the rain and thunder echoing in the background. You watch as this burning ship begins to slowly heave over and sink into the water.
I look at one of the boxes and I go, "What's T-Mall?"
Timu?
Timu. What's Timu? Yeah.
As the crew is busy stowing everything below deck, the captain yells out orders to the crew. "Arr! Set sail for Siren's Rock. We have a feud to solve." You watch as the sails begin to billow out, And for the next 2 hours, the ship is moving quite quickly through the storm and the wind and the rain that's kind of cascading down and around on the main deck of the crew. By now, everything is stowed below. You guys have a few hours. Anything you want to work on before you arrive at Siren's Rock?
I immediately just stow the stuff and jump off the ship and get to my shark, and we'll just like cruise with the ship.
Okay.
And then
Anybody want to take a short rest during this time?
Yes.
Feel free to go ahead and trigger a short rest if you want to.
Yes, and I would also like to see if I could get the loot off of the captain identified.
Both of his pistols are pistol +1.
And the cutlass,
Regular cutlass.
bag of ammo.
Regular bag of ammo.
Cool. Would anyone like a pistol +1?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie, you have a pistol +1. Both Kraken, would you like a ranged weapon?
I fare not well with the ranged. I prefer close combat.
Gotcha. Riptide? Riptide? Riptide. Ivar?
He's not there.
Rocky? Okay,
He's obviously gone potty.
gotcha. I'll hang on to one if he doesn't want it.
Okay.
Hey, Oath Kraken.
Betra-
I
Bertram.
got to thank you for bringing me back to the land of the living. I'd be under with David Jones if it weren't for you.
We are here to
Fuck,
pillage.
maybe
We are
so.
here to slice throats, but we must have a code. And our group is our group.
Yes, we are the shit squadron.
We are the shit
The
squad.
premier ship squadron.
Yes. We hit with an S and make you shit. I took this gold off of that dead captain's pockets, so it's not much, but here. They give you 15 gold.
You're too kind, Bertram.
I don't think that's accurate.
No, you're right. You're right.
This ship draws the finest company of people.
So, Captain, now that we've got this son, what are we supposed to do with him?
Alright, you'll be finding out once we get to Siren's Rock. Me and this boy's father, he's got a debt to pay.
I like the sound of that.
And as he takes his extra bottle of wine or mead or
Grog.
grog. Not a bottle. His extra
Bottle of
his extra-
wine, schnapps, mead,
right? Whatever.
whiskey.
Enter text
And
here.
his Scallywag's like going through the wish list.
Takes his extra grog and swings it back.
There's a crack of lightning. The rain picks up pace. And before long, you find yourselves off the shore of a very small grouping of rocks that seem to be sticking up out of the water. You watch as Captain Raiden silences the crew. Bring me the boy! You watch as they bring him up from down below, wearing chains and a heavy weight on his feet. But Captain Raiden is holding a conch shell in his hand. Now, boy, your father has done me a harm. And you see, where I come from, we don't take kindly to people like that. So for the debt that he has owed me, I'm going to have to use you as payment. You watch Captain Raiden gets up onto the main helm's deck, looking down towards the crew. He has two of the crew lying the boy up on the railing nearby. Now, for all of you crew down below, let this be a reminder. You pay a heavy toll for betrayal on this ship. And even though we be living a code of crew and pirate captain, nowhere is there a greater harm to a captain and his crew than the betrayal of a crew member. And this boy's father, the bishop, betrayed me a year ago, and now I've come to collect on that debt. Push him over, boys! You watch as two of the crew throw him over the railing, but they grab the chain at the last minute, so he's dangling like within a few feet of the water. You watch as the captain strodes over, looks down. Perfect. He reaches for the conch shell and he blows out a long roar. The conch echoes out over the water and over into the rocks. You see a shadow of a figure dive off the rocks and into the water and start swimming over to where he's dangling at the water's edge. All the crew now are just totally intrigued, and everyone's kind of lined up on the railing, looking down into the water. Even Riptide is down there, respectively distant, but watching this play out. He's strode the back of his great white, just kind of swimming in slow circles around where the boy's kind of like dangling in the water. And breaching the surface of the water, you see what could only be called a siren. She breaches the water, the huge shell on her back, tentacles and like colored reef colorings. And she looks up at the boy, but then she looks past the boy up toward Captain. Captain Ryden, I see that you've come to continue payment on your debt. Yarlas, as promised, to forgo the crimson tide of death, I bring you yet another offering that was promised. Would you mind taking a look and see if this mind is worth taking? You watch as the siren swims over and kind of around the boy dangling off the edge. She places her hands on his head. The boy immediately begins to scream in pain as his mind is being torn apart by the power of the siren. And immediately he goes unconscious after the effort. She looks up at the captain. Aye, Captain. Well done. You watch as with a single motion, her claws come out of her fingers and slice cleanly through the metal chain. She takes the boy, the teenager, into her grips and then disappears down below the water. Riptide, the scene is how you're in the water on the great white shark.
Mm-hmm.
You could potentially follow if you wanted to.
Yeah, I didn't want to see what's going on. I'm curious.
Yeah, and you're a sea elf, so I believe you can hold your breath underwater, correct?
You can breathe water.
Yeah, you can breathe. So you, the crew's going wild with whatever show this was. The three of you, Oathcracken, Bertram, and Scallywag, you watch as Riptide can't resist the opportunity to see what this is all about. So he dives down with his shark beneath the water. Riptide, as you're holding on to the dorsal and kind of the upper jaw, like the upper head area of the shark, who's kind of, helping you swim down.
Right.
You watch as the siren is kind of moving side to side. Their lower body is a series of tentacles. As opposed to a fish's body, it's a series of tentacles instead. And they're kind of easily moving deeper and deeper, and you follow deeper and deeper until you're in this graveyard of ships. And within this graveyard of ships, you can see the skeletal and grisly remains of dozens, if not hundreds, of sailors and those misfortunate souls that have perished here or have been brought here, potentially, by Captain Raiden. One ship in particular kind of catches your eye. It is a massive, massive war galley. And on the side of the war galley, it says Red Tide on the side of the war galley. And it is 400 feet long. It's 75 feet wide. It looks to be 12 decks. 4 decks are cannons by themselves, but it's, it's still kind of rotten and dilapidated and shows all signs of just being this, like, just skeletal remains of a massive warship. You watch as the siren kind of goes to near the edge of the base of the Red Tide and lays the dead body of the teenager in and amongst other corpses that are now skeletons that have long since desiccated. Although a couple of them look like they may have been put here within the last 2 to 3 months, potentially. Which gives you the feeling that maybe the captain has to come back here every 30 days and make some kind of offering to the siren. What it means and what it does, you're not entirely sure. But as the corpse is laid out amongst the other remains, the siren simply pulls out a long spear and taps it on the ground. And a pulse of energy warbles out towards the ship. The entire ship kind of bubbles a bit. And you watch as this figure comes walking out of the side hull of the Red Tide. They are half desiccated. Half of their body is rotted flesh. The other half of the body is skeletal remains. This creature parts the water around itself, creates a bubble of sorts. It stands there in front of the siren. It then reaches down, places its hand on the physical remains of the teenager. You watch as the teenager becomes desiccated almost immediately. And then you watch as this figure's rib cage begins to heal. Skin and flesh begin to form over it. The figure with a half-rotted face and a half-bearded face looks over at the siren and just smiles as bubbles trickle out of the side of his mouth as he closes the space that he made, and then begins to just kind of stroll back into the interior of the Red Tide.
What did the figure remind me of anybody?
Not particularly. He was quite tall. Well, give me a history check. We'll see if it reminded you of anybody.
History check. No, it doesn't.
I mean, the figure is well over 6 feet, 6 inches tall.
Okay.
A long half beard with kind of a fierce looking face that looks to be decayed. The other half of his face is pure skull with a floating eye within the eye socket itself. The figure just dressed in what could only be described as either admiral's clothing or somebody of high rank, maybe even like a Commodore style clothing, from what you can tell. Somebody of power and significance, because this ship that lies here ruined at the bottom of this place called Siren's Rock, definitely get a feel that this thing was intended to be powerful and important. With that, you begin to back away as the siren swims off into the darkness towards the rocks, and you head back towards the ship of the Blood Tide. And there you watch as the Blood Tide sets sails, its furls, the captain barking out orders as the team settle in to yet another travel to destination unknown. And with that, we're going to finish there, but your one-shot characters are now level 4. So go ahead and level them up to level 4. And then you guys go ahead and linger so we can talk about the schedule and a couple insights in today's one-shot. Because I don't know if you guys were noticing, but this one-shot overlapped into the opening session that we did. So I always like to give a little Easter egg, from time to time when we do that. So everyone else, thank you for joining. Be safe, be kind, and don't forget, play a game,
Play a game.
everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Do, 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 do.